Hi, everybody. I was about 4 years old, and I was sitting in the kitchen with my mother and my brother, and we were listening to a 45 on this record player that my parents had picked up at a garage sale earlier that day, and it was Debbie Boone singing "You Light of My Life." And everybody was having a great time, and I went, my turn, my turn. And I started to sing, and my brother was like, stop! Oh my God, you sound terrible. You're so off key. My mom was like, she sings terrible. And I didn't know what off key meant, but I knew enough not to sing ever again. Just recently, I found myself in a finance job, kind of dead end, and I really hated it. And so I was thinking, maybe I should go to MBA school, and so I can get another finance job that I'm gonna really hate. So I decided to try and talk to my mother about this. Mom, I was thinking instead of going to MBA school, I can take a year off, maybe take some art classes, or I kind of always wanted to learn how to sing. I could be like the Asian version of Jewel, Asian Jewel. You dating Jew? No, Mom, not dating Jew. My mother always repeats what I say. You dating Jew again? No, Mom, I'm not dating Jew again. I mean, yes, I'm dating a Jewish boy. I love Jewish boys. But that's not the point. And I said, I want to learn how to sing and, maybe play a guitar. She's like, why you want to sing? You sing terrible. No sing, go get MBA. And so I didn't listen to my mother for the first time in my life. And I started to sneak around, and I took private singing lessons at this place called Breck Allen Studio Body Singing. And I didn't tell anybody. It was like I was taking pole dancing classes or sneaking off to strip bars or something. I was so embarrassed of this because I think of singing as something that you know how to do and you take lessons to get better. No one as an adult learns how to sing. So I was thinking body singing, this is his method. I was like, I could do that. I could use my body and do this. So I go in there, it's on 23rd Street, and his name's Breck Allen, and he has a guitar, like a white dude would have. He's a white guy, white guitar. And he teaches me this song. It's called Angel from Montgomery, and it's like a folk song, and it goes something like this. It's like, I am an old woman named after my mother. And I don't connect with it somehow. But he proceeds to play a version of it and then a version where he doesn't sing, so I can sing along. So I start to listen to this song, going to work, in the subway, to the gym, all the time. But I never actually really sing it. It's like when I bought the Zumba videos or the 6-minute abs, I'd watch it and be like, that's awesome. And but I started to, kind of like this idea of singing. And then one day I was flipping through the catalogs that come in the mail. This one was for the New York Open Center, and that is an urban holistic healing center. And I'm at this, I'm repulsed by this place, but also, I fantasize about it, too. Because, where else can you, possibly change your life by thinking one syllable in 24 hours? Or you can, learn how to read animal energy centers. But the other part of me is what kind of crackpot people go to this place, But then I saw an advertisement in the magazine for a workshop called Natural Singer, and it was come connect with your inner singer, heal the past wounds around your voice. And I was like, that's me. I was like, that's me. I need to go here. And so I sent my $150 in, and I think I failed to realize that I might have to sing in public, which I never did. The only time I sang was in my teacher's studio, behind these 2 doors he had, and it was soundproof padded windows, room. It was bulletproof, no one could hear me. And so, anyways, I get there, and And I realized, oh my God, we had to have something prepared. And I was about to turn around and walk out. But after years of therapy, like I know how to identify that negative mind, and I talked it down. And I was like, no, you're gonna go in there and get what you need, you know? And then, you know, and also I'm Asian, and my parents instilled great values in me, and I don't like, you know, I'm kind of cheap. I already paid for the class, so I couldn't turn around and just let go. So I go in, and it's like 35 people, and we all sit in a circle, and we all like announce our names, and, you know, promise to be accountable and make this a safe place, and, you know, say why we're here. We're here because we want to learn how to sing, but so we do some singing, some kumbaya stuff, and then we had a break. And during the break, I talked to this girl, and I was like, what song are you gonna sing? And she's like, Blackbird. She's like, I wanna harmonize, but like at the top notes are at like my 4th octave. And I was like, oh. And I was like, sounds like a nice song, you know? I was like, who sings it? She's like, the Beatles. And then I realized, like, oh my God, I really do not belong here. I didn't listen to like folk music or rock and roll or anything. I listened to like beats, like all through. I went to like clubs where they had music with no words, no melodies, nothing. So I returned to the room. I wanted to bawl, but like I was accountable to the group, so I couldn't leave. And so I was 3rd, actually. I picked my name in a hat. So the girl that was 1st was this Eastern European girl, and she had really short hair, and she was gorgeous. She was like the kind of person that like the girls kind of want to be and the guys want her. Like, she had these like boots on, and she got up there and was like singing this song. She was like, Bésame, bésame. I mean, I was like, shit, she's connected to her inner singer. And I was like, what is she doing here? And I'm like, what am I doing here? And then all of a sudden it was my turn, and I was like, you know, I was trying to talk to myself. I was like, you know, just go up there, you know, like you need to heal this wound, get what you need. You never know, like there must be maybe some beautiful voice that comes soaring out of your mouth. And the other part of me is like, what the fuck are you thinking? You don't know how to sing. Like, what are you doing to yourself? Somehow I get up there and I hear the teacher going, yoo-hoo, Nguyen. He's like, what song are you gonna sing for us? And I was like, Angel from Montgomery. And so I hear 1, 2, 3, 4, and I totally missed the cue, and I just started to sing, and like I couldn't finish the song. It was awful. It was really awful, and the audience felt awful for me. I could feel it. And then, you know, I just felt like it was taking up way too much space in the room all of a sudden, and all the heat in my body started to rise to my face, and I felt like tears coming out of my eyes. And it was like, no, don't do this. Don't be that girl that cries in front of people at the Holistic Healing Center. You know, don't do it. And when I thought that, I started to cry. And so the teacher gets up behind the piano and comes and holds my hand, because that's what they do at the open center, the holistic place when you cry. And he said, we're going to get through this together. So I kind of muddled through the song. So no, I did not all of a sudden become this natural singer sensation. But I did decide that day, that was the first day that I decided that I'm actually going to start practicing how to sing. And then I picked up the guitar and practiced guitar and wrote some songs, and now I have an album coming out, which I just sent to print today.
I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another, and child is grown old. Now make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go.